Tonight, New York City's former COVID czar fired from his private sector job after he was caught on hidden camera admitting he attended multiple sex parties during the pandemic in defiance of his own public safety protocols.
Do you think you'd have gotten a hard time if New York City found out that you're having sex parties during COVID?
Dr. J. Varma appears to have been secretly recorded in this heavily edited undercover video released by conservative podcaster Stephen Crowder. In this clip, discussing taking MDMA and aware that his actions, if made public, would be deemed hypocritical.
We were all rolling, we were all taking Molly, and everyone was high, and I was so happy because I hadn't done that in a year and a half, a year or whatever. And but I was looking around being what did NBC do? Because this was not COVID friendly.
Varma was a high-profile senior public health advisor during then Mayor Bill de Blasio's administration, making daily appearances.
I was on TV for about a year and a half. I was on a press conference every day for a year and a half, every morning at 10 o'clock.
Instructing the public to stay home and practice social distancing.
We need to be cautious about introducing a high-risk activity into a place that we know is vulnerable.
Varma was also instrumental in helping the mayor craft the city's vaccine policy.
But if you're unvaccinated, unfortunately, you will not be able to participate in many things. That's the point we're trying to get across.
Which even kept Brooklyn Nets star Kyrie Irving off the court after he refused to get the shot.
I just think he's passive on his ass because he's trying to I'm not in a position to tell him how to dribble better or how to shoot better. Don't tell me how the science works.
Varma issuing a statement Friday in light of the video's release, saying in part, "Unfortunately, I was targeted by an operative for an extremist right-wing organization determined to malign public health officials and take down the public health system in America." Varma also admitting he took part in 2 public gatherings, saying, "I take responsibility for not using the best judgment at the time." The fallout leading to termination from his job at Siga Technologies, a pharmaceutical company where he served as executive vice president and chief medical officer. The company did not respond to multiple requests for comment. A spokesperson for Varma would not comment on the firing.
My God, what a hypocrite he is.
One Democratic city council member not holding back, slamming Varma.
When he's caught, he's blaming the right-wing media. I mean, this guy is, what a dirtbag.
A city spokesperson confirming in a statement Varma is not and has never been a member of the current administration, while some are calling on Mayor Eric Adams to retroactively compensate city workers who were fired for violating COVID mandates Varma helped put in place.
People chose not to follow those rules, and his behavior doesn't change the fact that we save lives because of the rules that were put in place.
All right, Valerie Castro joins us now. Valerie, just to clear these things up here. So he's fired from his job, whatever he was working at recently. He worked in the de Blasio administration, not the Adams administration.
Correct.
But you were pointing out, in your piece, some people had to resign or were fired because of their behavior during COVID, while this guy's out there, I think, as he said, taking Molly and going to these parties.
And that city council member that spoke out, he also said that people lost their businesses when they refused to follow some of these COVID protocols that were put in place by Dr. Varma. Some city council members are calling for there to be an investigation into all of that, what happened. But again, Mayor Adams kind of shying away from willing to compensate anyone who may have lost their jobs during that time.
Okay, Valerie Castro, wild story. We thank you for that one.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.